So we are talking about the Black Power gravy train that is alive and well in 2021. Now, I keep telling y'all Negroes, any guy, I'm talking to the men because this channel is about men because we are the ones who dictate the playing field. Okay? A lot of beta black males in America today. If I had a dime for all the beta boys, simps, and all of the rug sniffers, okay, and all of the gravy train, black power, liberation, Hambo Sambo, Toby niggas that I have run across in my experience on this planet, I would be a multi-billionaire. Okay, multi-billionaire for every diamond, nickel, and rug-sniffing beta boy simp licking at the feet of these black queens. Okay, I'd be a billionaire because they'll talk that black power shit until you tell them, well, let's go out and handle some business. See, when Sandra Bland gets killed in a Texas jail cell, niggas don't want to do nothing. They want to talk. They want to watch some more Farrakhan videos. They want to go around and watch some Black Panther videos. They want to watch Roots. They want to talk the science. They want to do the knowledge. They want to have a cipher. But the niggas don't want to do shit to liberate the people. I got to keep it real with y'all today. Patrice Collars, lesbian, witchcraft magic, with the robe of initiation on her in this fucking clip, has used the Black Power gravy train to buy herself a $1.4 million home in the ritzy LA enclave. Motherfucker. Now, I'm not mad at Patrice Collars. I've given her my criticisms in the past. I told you she was a fake ass Marxist. And any man who is down with Marxism, communism, socialism, you're nothing but a beta. And I'm going to explain why you are a beta boy today. Okay? Because anything that deals in socialism, the transfer of wealth, the parlay of wealth from male technology into the hands of feminists, can't be nothing but a feminist overthrow of the nation. It can't be nothing else but feminism, LGBT, and all this bullshit. It can't be anything but feminism and an overthrow of the patriarchy. And y'all Negroes is confused because you're letting this Marxist, who is the leader and founder of Black Lives Matter, who is a lesbian, ain't got no black man around, okay? Unless he's a carpet sniffer. And she's parlayed your pain and your hurt and the anguish of slavery and the brutality of Jim Crow, and she's parlayed your emotions into the streets to commit riots. And she's cashing them fucking checks. Not one red cent went to the black community. You know where that money went? To white people, to the white billionaire Democrats that were funding Black Lives Matter. Did you know? Did I show you the video where I showed you where the money was going? Y'all niggas don't know a scam and a hoax when you see it. Are you that fucking stupid? Jesus. Malcolm X would roll over in his fucking grave if he saw these beta boy simp ass bitch ass niggas laying down and groveling at the feet of the black queen, Patrice Collars. And I got to keep it raw with y'all today because you know what? I'm fucking sick of this shit. Niggas can't see traps. Niggas can't see deception. Niggas can't see none of it. All they can see is the white man's white supremacy. It's a white man's white supremacy. Nigga. Meanwhile, the last patriarch of the planet is being overthrown as we speak, which is really the United States of America. And I would say the United States of America's full-blown soft matriarchy at this point. The bitchness is everywhere. I can smell bitchness in the niggas everywhere I look. Bitchness in the patriot movement everywhere I look. I'm not seeing any real hardcore men that are standing on the patriarchy the way that they should. They're falling for the matriarchy. And that's why Patrisse Cullors got a $1.4 million home off the backs of y'all dumb niggas. Okay? And then we're going to have another police shooting, the body cam footage of the woman that gets shot in Nashville because she was doing stupid shit. Okay? How many times I have to tell y'all? How many times I have to tell y'all you are dealing with people who are being raised in a matriarch. You're dealing with black men and black women who are under a matriarch clashing with white males who were raised in a patriarchy. This is your problem. And instead of understanding the gender dynamics of what you're dealing with, you're calling the clash between matriarchy and patriarchy in terms of culture, you're calling that racism. And I'm calling your ass a lie. When it is white supremacy, we will call it that. When it is racism, we will call it that. But when it is a clash between cultural dynamics, we have to call a spade a motherfucking spade. If you are talking black power in 2021, you a bitch ass nigga. Y'all are the kind of niggas that sit behind your keyboard and talk about what you want the black community to look like in 20 fucking years. And y'all talk about how you want the downfall of the white man and the white male and all this bullshit. Meanwhile, y'all niggas living in a nice, rich suburb like Patrisse Cullors. I just think this is interesting. I know black women that talk so much anti-white hatred out of their mouth. And the bitches live in the whitest fucking neighborhoods. I don't get it. Help me out here. You ain't living in the hood with the real niggas. You in the fucking plush ass Starbucks on your fucking block enclave in LA. But the white man is oppressing your bitch ass. Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Gotta keep it real with y'all. Sorry, I'm cussing today. We can't deal with this shit, man. Now, let's talk about this shit because I want to get into it. Because any nigga talking this black power shit, either he's compensating for something that he's lacking, or he's a beta, he's a feminine boy. Because men do not blame other men for their problems in the world. It's just not something that men are going to do. Men are not going to bitch and complain about what some other man is doing to them. They will just handle the fucking business. We got all this talk. We got Reverend Jesse Messer Jackson. We got, all of these black political pundits. Al Sharpton, and we got your boy Trevor Noah, and we got all these different celebrities that are so black power, and they're so black man to freedom and liberation, and they're always talking about a magic Ankh carpet, and we're gonna go back to Kemet and drink purple lemonade with the black pharaohs with the melanin capsules and all this bullshit. Meanwhile, the leader of the Black Lives Matter movement, who don't have no men in positions of prominence in her organization, got a $1.4 million home on y'all niggas. Oh my God. You can't never see a trip or a trap. You can't never decipher the fucking bowl that your ass is in. You're always looking for a white supremacy conspiracy to get your black ass, simple-minded, Negro logic around. And I'm just tired of it. It's old. Okay? If you don't know that anyone talking black power is backing and funding the black power machine, black power and black suffering is a business, my nigga. Business. It's a business. Okay? It's a huge business. It's a $1.4 million home business. Wake your dumb ass up. If the white man wanted to kill off niggas, he would have did it a long time ago. Okay. It's time to get real and put on your big boy pants and your big girl panties. Because at this stage in the game, you are the laughing stock of the fucking world, African American men. You the bitchiest, scariest niggas I've ever seen in my life. And I just have to say it this way. I can't mince the words with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is scary. Y'all not even in the hood. Y'all don't even do this fucking work. Y'all not out here in these fucking streets. And for every racist cop that kills a black kid, we on their necks. Don't worry. We get on their neck real hard. But that's not the issue that's destroying our community. That one racist cop, that 5 a year, 6 a year white cop that kills a nigga, that is like less than 1% of the niggas that's killing niggas every fucking week in fucking Chicago and Detroit and New Orleans and Baltimore. When the last time you went downtown Baltimore? I was just there about 3 weeks ago. And niggas is killing niggas down there. Yeah, pretty much. I got a friend that's a physician, went to go visit him and his family, and I saw, how many ERs came in over the weekend. Just nigga with a hole in his head, nigga with a hole in his foot, nigga that got stabbed, nigga that got stabbed by his girlfriend, nigga that stabbed another nigga that shot another nigga, nigga. Okay? All by other niggas. So whatever reality you're looking at and whatever reality I'm looking at must be different. Because Patrice Collars, I'm not even mad at her. Girl, get your fucking money. If these niggas that stupid to pay you to live a fraud over them, then Patrice Collars, get this fucking money. I ain't even mad at you, boo. Because I told these niggas that you was a fraud. I told them that you were a lesbian. And I'm not picking on you because you're a lesbian. I'm simply saying, how can a lesbian stand for black men when you don't have one? That's all I'm saying. You're not with no black man, so how can you put the best interests of black man before your lesbian LGBT agenda? I'm not saying you can't multitask. I'm just saying we got a lot of people in our community, this LGBT movement, which is an attack against the patriarchy, leading the black community. Well, of course it's going to lead the black community. How would you be surprised that a lesbian organization is leading the black community? Because the black community is a matriarchy. Bitch ass niggas. Only matriarchies let police officers kill their boys and they don't fucking kill them cops back. That only happens in the matriarchy. When I was in Egypt, I've been to Egypt 3 times in my life. I love the place. The boys they don't have police brutality in Egypt. Okay? They don't have that shit, because if you go into a Muslim community and you kill a kid, okay, and it's egregious and you were out of line as a police officer, you're gonna be hanging at the public square by 6 o'clock, motherfucker. Because the men in these Islamic areas, not all of them, but in the majority of them, they are fucking alphas. Alphas don't allow women to lead their community. Okay, so Patrice Collars and Black Lives Matter is just an indictment against the bitchness that is in the black community today. The men are not standing up, so the lesbian, transgender women will stand up and fucking lead your community, since you not man enough to lead it your fucking self, bitch ass niggas. And I gotta call a fucking spade a spade. The patriarchy is what is under attack. The black community and the white community roughly are living in 2 different cultures. It is a cultural difference of the interaction with environment. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The difference in the black community versus the white community is that the white community is still very much a patriarchy. You know what a patriarchy is? A patriarchy is a culture that is driven where the man is leading the family and the household. Now, some of you ignorant black power, black nationalist niggas are going to tell me that's European and that's a Western ideology. And that's why y'all niggas got thrown in slave ships. Because the black man in Africa has always had a soft spot for this fucking matriarch bullshit. You've always had it. When we go back to Chancellor Williams' book, Destruction of Black Civilization, when we go back to the ancient writings, y'all niggas always wanted to put this black female up equal to you. Always. And if you look at a tree and the fruit that it bears, the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. Don't. And so y'all niggas left Africa, got set up in the United States after slavery, had a huge renaissance post-slavery, and then y'all niggas narrowed and watered back down into a fucking matriarchy. And that's what you got today in the black community. 71 to 80% of African American households are led by African American females. You a hardcore matriarch. Yeah, you're living in a matriarchy. And a matriarchy is disorder and chaos. Fuckery. You want to see what a nation that is led by women look like? Go to the African American community and take a look. Highest illiteracy rates, highest crime rates, low employment rates. Okay? You got all kinds of fuckery happening because you need a man and a woman to produce and raise a family, and you need a man to lead it. But that's chauvinist, and that's part of the white man's white supremacy strategy. Nigga. Africa only saw its greatest technological advancement when it was a hardcore patriarchy. When Africa started fucking around with that matriarch, goddess, black woman, queen shit, it fell into the dark ages. You know, you hear a lot of black power niggas talk about Europeans were in a dark age. They might have been in one, and they were, but they got the fuck out of it. Africa is still in a fucking dark age because you put that female in front. And you have an affinity culturally, biochemically, to want to put these heifers in front. Black women are the ones who run in your community today, not you, black men. You're too passive, too agreeable. Well, the patriarchy is European, and the Europeans use patriarchy to control and dominate the black people on the planet. Nigga. Patriarchy comes out of nature itself. Look at the animal kingdom. Look at the animal kingdom as your example. Capitalism, which is what Patrisse Cullors hates. She hates capitalism. Capitalism is the quintessential fundamental essence of all life. All life forms, mosquitoes, roaches, rats, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. All of them capitalize on the shortcomings and weaknesses of other animals to survive. That, my friend, is called capitalism. Y'all niggas got hit in your head, and you think that some kind of way Africa ain't capitalist. Only the strong survive. Nature don't give you no get out of jail free card. And Patrisse Cullors is proving to you that she is a Marxist capitalist. Okay, she don't like capitalism on her blog, and she doesn't support the patriarchy on her blog, but she's using this capitalism to get that $1.4 million home on your bitch ass. Meanwhile, no money from Black Lives Matter went to the black community. It's documented. You can pull up the receipts. They didn't do shit for the black community. Y'all niggas gonna get her some more money next year because you're stupid. Got to keep it real with y'all. Sorry. Okay? It is what it is. Capitalism is the quintessential essence of all life. All of us are born out of competition and capitalization. Capitalization in the sperm. Your daddy's sperm had to compete and capitalize on the advantages and disadvantages that were present in that environment in order for your black ass to be here or your white ass to be here. You come from capitalism. It is your birthright. Why are you listening to women tell you that capitalism is evil? Why y'all niggas on this socialism shit? Africa ain't shit. Africa ain't shit under matriarchy. And it is because Africa adopted a matriarchy and a soft matriarchy. It's the reason Africa fucking fell. It is the reason. If you do your research and you take your bias out the picture, you will know why Africa failed. The white man went to a bunch of areas to overthrow their ass. How come the white man couldn't overthrow China? Have you ever asked yourself that question? China was a formidable opponent to the white man. The Opium Wars, remember those? If you know your history, the white man was trying to get them motherfuckers hooked up on opium to overthrow China. China still prevailed. How did that happen? The white man fought Japan. And the white man had to drop a nuclear bomb on Japan to whip their ass. Okay? The white man didn't have to drop no nuclear bomb on Africa. In fact, it was quite easy to overthrow the largest landmass on the planet with the majority of people on the planet. They overthrew that shit quick as fuck. Why? Because Africa was not unified. Why were they not unified? Because they were warring against each other. Why were they warring against each other? Because some of those African tribes were letting women pose as chiefs. And they were not developing technological advantage. But the white man's technology is cancer to the world. Nigga. The white man's technology is the quintessential difference between a thriving culture and economy and one that is poor and fucked up. The white man's technology is what allowed them to rule the fucking world. Don't fool yourself. Technological advantage comes under a hardcore patriarchy. Patriarchies, if you find me a hard patriarchy, I'm going to find some hardcore technology. Because that's what comes out. That's the fruit of a culture and civilization led by men. When you let women start intervening in leading cultures, you see a downward trajectory not only of technology, you see a downward trajectory of testosterone. You see a downward trajectory of civilization. How can you say African civilization is superior to European civilization? You can't. Last time I checked, Africa ain't got no goddamn space shuttle. Last time I checked, Africa is just now figuring out shit that Europeans and other ethnic cultures like Muslims, Arabs, Asians, and other cultures have already figured out a long time ago. And these niggas is, they almost just out of the Stone Age and shit. They're just forging their metal tools. Look, the white man came in there, y'all niggas had spears. The white man had guns. You know why? Because the white man's culture under Judeo-Christian theology was a hardcore patriarchy. And when the black man, to prove my point, when the African-American black man ruled his household under Christianity, he saw the greatest economic boom and the greatest technological advancement in the black community happen under Christendom. Whether you like it or not, all you Christian hating niggas out there that want to bash Christianity, if I compare Christianity and what it did for black people compared to your African traditional religion, compared to all your other religions you want to throw at it, Black Power, New Age, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Buddhism, Hinduism, none of those could light a candle to the progress that African Americans seeing under Jesus Christ, bruh, even with a white one. I gotta call a spade, nigga. With a white Jesus and a Bible, the black man's family thrived. When he traded in that Bible for any other religion, even Islam in America, even Islam, when he traded it in for Buddhism and he traded it in for, voodoo and witchcraft and demonic shit, that nigga fell from his throne back down to the dirt he came from. I know what I'm saying is harsh, but somebody got to say it. We are dealing with a clash of culture. And I'm the only one that's saying this shit because y'all niggas think this is white supremacy. This ain't no white supremacy. No. You're dealing with a patriarchy fighting a matriarchy. And no two things can occupy the same space at the same time. That's why you're seeing all these clashes going on between black folks and white cops. Maybe 1% is racism and bigotry and a crooked ass, cracker ass cop being a bigot and a racist. About 1%. Because, you're never going to get rid of racism. All cultures have racism. What kind of illusion are you under thinking you're going to get rid of a defense mechanism that's built in for genetic survival for all other races? What the fuck made you so smart to think you're going to get rid of racism? No, you'll be easier to get rid of the moon before you get rid of racism. But we'll give you that. That's 1%. Okay? That 99% of the clashes that are happening are a direct result of your bitch ass growing up in a matriarchy and you're not understanding the way shit goes in the patriarchy. That's the problem. It is the problem. I just gave you the criteria. Patriarchies produce high advanced civilizations. Patriarchies produce strong economies. Patriarchies produce high technological invention. Name an invention that's come out of any other country in the world that surpasses the technological inventions of the United States of America. Name one. Name it. Name an invention. I'll take it even further. Name an invention that outperforms Anglo-Saxon European males. Name it. I'll wait. Go to Germany. Look what the Germans produce technologically. No one's fucking with them, bro. No one fucks with the early 1950s, 1960s white Anglo-Saxon Christian male of the United States of America. No one's fucking with his invention, bro. Half the shit you got right now come from Anglo-Saxon Judeo-Christian white men or some kind of mix thereof. Nikola Tesla. Niggas ain't inventing shit like that. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just saying. You're not, because you're living in a fucking matriarchy. 70% of the black community in America is ran by single black women. How can you produce alphas when the ratio is that far out of balance? You can't. Look at the economy of the black community. Rampant, low, no businesses in your own community, not controlling your own economy. You gonna tell me that's racism? No, you got a bitch in front of your household. That's why there's no order to it. If you don't have men leading your households, you won't have men leading your businesses. You'll let Koreans come in your community and open up nail shops. You'll let everybody else come in your community and open up a business, and your black ass is mad at the white man. Meanwhile, you haven't figured out that you can't make the same progress that white people make and Asians make and Latinos make because you don't have the ingredients. The ingredients for successful, viable communities is a male and a female, with a male leading the household. Hope I'm making myself clear. Is it starting to get to you niggas yet? See, in a matriarch where a woman is leading, you have no order in the household. Kids not going to bed at the right time. She's on her cell phone. She's using the TV to make y'all be the babysitter. For the TV's the babysitter. She has no structure, no order. She doesn't have to go by the authority of a man. She has nothing to get behind to help her man get to his potential. None of that is there. Okay? It's complete fuckery. And if I'm lying, then look at the fruit that the single black female household has produced. Look at the fruit. And I'm not blaming black females. I'm just giving you the critique of the culture and explain to you, you thinking this shit is white supremacy. No, it is a matriarch versus a patriarchy. You coming up out of a matriarchy. No responsibility. No real order in your household. No man to lead you, teach you about how to deal with women, how not to deal with women, how to cut your grass, how to cut the grass, how to clean the shed, how to change the oil, how to take out the engine. You don't really have that in your community. How to hunt, how to fish, okay? You don't have that at the levels that other cultures have that. And you are suffering as a result. In a matriarchal community where women are leading, niggas get to jump over other people's fences. You get to walk on their grass. You get to take a shortcut through the alley and drop your Doritos bag on the ground. You get to drop your candy, your sour kids or sour heads, worm candy on the ground, and you do all kinds of fuckery. You have no order. Okay? That's what you used to in your neighborhood. No order. You just can go behind someone's house anytime you want, jump over their fence. This is the shit that y'all do. And then when you go and do that shit in white neighborhoods, they shoot you. And you think because they shot your ass, then it's because of racism. No, it's not. It's because in a patriarchal community, the men always defend not just the household, but they defend the territory. You don't know that? See? When you're a socialist, you don't believe in borders. You don't believe in structure and order and nationhood and territory and the possession of property. You believe that the community owns everything. So when you go into these white neighborhoods and you jump in somebody's fence, the white man is shooting your ass because in patriarchal cultures where men are present, they protect their community and their household. They're going to ask you, why the fuck is you outside in your car parked out here, at 10 o'clock at night? They're going to come up to your car and ask you. It ain't because you black. It's because you stupid. Okay, you in the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time of night. There are neighborhoods, these white communities, some of these people go to bed at like 8 p.m. at night. See, y'all niggas is used to hanging out to 3, 4 in the morning, blasting your music and drinking. And I'm not saying that only black kids do that. I'm just giving you an example of a patriarchy. Like what this woman's doing right here. She's running with a cigarette in her mouth. She's getting in her car. The police is telling her to stop. And the bitch wonder why she got shot. It's like, what? If you do A, B, C, and D, bitch, you're going to get fucking shot. Because there are consequences for fucking around with a patriarchy. In a matriarchy, you can clown and coon and pretend like you don't know that you got a gun in your purse and pretend like you don't know you got weed coming off of you because we can smell marijuana in your car and you ain't got a dead body in the trunk and you can pretend and act like the police is being a bigot and a racist. Meanwhile, this bitch pulls out a gun on a police officer and shoots him because he's trying not to be called a racist. The fuck? Okay? This is the problem. It's the problem. Ahmaud Arbery, running in white people neighborhoods 12 miles from his house, he decides he wants to go look at motherfuckers' houses. Ahmaud Arbery. Now, I don't think they should have shot him, but black people don't know what a citizen's arrest is. See, you think a citizen's arrest is just because Ahmaud Arbery was black. See, you don't understand protecting your community. Black community, you let drugs come in your community. You let drug dealers sell dope in your community. You let prostitution run in your community. You shit where you eat. Other cultures don't allow that. You got to go somewhere else to sell your drugs. You got to go somewhere else to prostitute. You got to go somewhere else to steal out of people's homes. There are certain neighborhoods you can't even go into unless you got the right fucking paycheck coming into your bank account every month. Like Patrice Collars, the neighborhood that she live in. She's in a nice, affluent LA neighborhood. Hello? When are y'all gonna get on the fucking right page and understand it ain't about what color your skin is, it's about what color your fucking money is. And get off of this black power freedom train bullshit. Cause y'all getting played. And I've made many videos on this shit. Y'all are getting played. Played. Any nigga talking this black power shit, if look, now the niggas that's over 50, you can't reach them, they're gone. Okay, I just want you to know, any nigga that's over the age of 50, really 45, I really need to lower it to, for any nigga over the age of 45 is spaded and neutered. Okay, them niggas is spaded. I don't try to convince them. I don't try to talk to them. I just let them say they stupid shit and I move on. Because them niggas are done. Okay? They're living in a time warp. All right? These are the niggas that made all their money on white man companies. I know a black guy right now, he made so much fucking money working for these white organizations and companies, and the nigga hate white people. And I'm looking at this nigga like, you are a consultant for one of the most, I'm not going to put the firm out there, but one of the most prestigious firms in America. You were a consultant from them, and you talk all this fucking, business shit, but then behind closed doors, you want to call a white man's evil and the white man is not a human and all this bullshit, but you getting these white men checks, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting this fucking check from the white man. He paying that fucking check to you taking his money, but you don't like him. What a fake ass bullshit artist these niggas are. See, I can't deal with niggas like that. I'm too real for niggas like that. Okay? Them the ones you gotta watch. The black power, hardcore, always want to talk about whitey niggas. Them the ones you want to watch, like the Patrice Collars. Them the ones you gotta watch. See, the haters, the white man haters are the ones you got to keep your eye on, because they the ones that if the shit really go off, if the revolution really pop off, them going to be the first niggas running. They going to run. They ain't going to be out there with you. They're going to be comfort and cozy behind the comfort of a keyboard, ranting about what the white man should happen to him when he dies off and he's only got so much time left. See, them kind of niggas, they're done. Any nigga over 45 is done. You had to let it go. He's been indoctrinated at such a level with the psyop that was done on the black community with liberation theology. He's been so enamored with it, he can't see a world outside of white supremacy because he thinks he's unlocked the matrix in his mind. But all he's really done is just put himself in a box and he can't get out of it. Okay? So you got to pass them niggas. Pass them. Now, the young guys that listen to this channel, and you guys, we had to switch to a different channel. Sorry, they keep blocking the shit. When you talking real shit, they ban you. When you talk about kill whitey, they keep you on. Isn't that interesting? See, the shit that I'm telling y'all, when I talk this shit right here, they ban it. Because they don't want young black men to truly see their potential and understand it ain't nobody in your motherfucking way. It ain't no white man in your way. It ain't no fucking white supremacy in your way. Nothing is in your way. Get this fucking money just like Patrice Collars. Ain't nothing in Patrice Collars' way. Patrice Collars made $1.4 million talking black power and hate whitey. Huh? Patrice is a lesbian, made that money, and look, she live in a white neighborhood. She don't hate him so much to live by him, though. You guys got to wake up and smell a fake when you see him. So any of these niggas that's talking Kunta Kinte and Toby niggas, these roots niggas, you got to let them go. They are holding you back. They are the Reverend Al Sharptons. They are the Louis Farrakhans. I hate to say it because, we love Minister Farrakhan for the good work he's done. But, after 60 fucking years of talking, what can I say? I want to badger the minister, but the minister getting paid, Patrice Collins getting paid, Reverend Al Sharpton getting paid, All these black power motherfuckers getting paid. Okay, they getting this money because talking about white people is very lucrative. Keeping the black community under a shadow is very lucrative. Getting that Democratic money, that Democratic Party money, that communism money is very lucrative. And as long as you're willing to pay to talk shit about another race and to put your problems on the table and blame Whitey for every single one of them, they'll be happy to take your goddamn money and buy a $1.4 million house. And so we're going to end the show right there, 40 minutes in. Look, if you want to wake up and come to the real fucking awakening, listen to the show, subscribe, like. I'm going to get you there. We make millionaires on this channel, but not in the way that Patrice Collar does. We're going to make you the real deal. And we also just want to wake y'all niggas up, man. Wake up. Stop falling for this bullshit shenanigans that these Democrats and these liberals are running, man. And understand that the patriarchy is the target. Once you destroy patriarchy, you have destroyed not only the world, you will destroy this entire planet if you remove patriarchy. Patriarchy is the binary code of this planet. It ain't melanin, nigga. Y'all niggas talking about if they get rid of the black people and the melanin, the world's gonna collapse. No, it's not. No, it's not. This shit was here long before white people or niggas was even on here. If you get rid of the patriarchy, which is the fundamental code of life on this planet, the civilization will fall. Okay? That's why all these liberals, they double speak. They say they LGBT, but LGBT is anti-patriarchy. You can't have a patriarchy with two men or two women like Patrice Collars and Black Lives Matter. You got to have a patriarchy with a man the way God designed it and a woman the way God designed it. Okay? That's a patriarchy where the man is leading. The men lead because the mind of man is necessary to propel a civilization forward. Women produce the children of civilization, men build it. And if you look at all of the studies today, all of the STEM programs where they're trying to force women into these STEM programs, and they're forcing women into engineering, and they're forcing women into all these male-dominated industries that were once thriving for men before. Women can do them, but they don't do them as good as men do them. Just like you would say, if you can make a man have a baby, you could probably figure out a way to do that, but it won't be as good as how a woman has a baby. See, and that's the part y'all missing. This shit got rules, and y'all have abandoned the rules and replaced the rules with black liberation theology. And black liberation theology ain't nothing more but a communist, socialist, LGBT takeover of your kingdom. So all you niggas is soft on that shit and want to roll with the patriarchy, want to roll with the matriarchy and the black community, y'all niggas' days is numbered. I'm telling you that right now. Hang that bullshit up. Get strong patriarchies back in your community and you'll bring economic viability back. Bring strong patriarchies back to your community. Your children won't be out here doing this shit that this dumb bitch doing right now. Shooting cops and driving off with guns in the car. You won't be seeing shit like that once you bring the men back and you get order in this house. All right. We'll see you next time. Peace.